Yo, welcome to Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness. This is a critical thinking platform where we talk about issues that are important to the black millennial and some issues not so important. As we know, sometimes these issues are tough to handle, so we handle them with a cocktail. It's your host Caleb, and joining me, Ivory. Hey, Ivory.
Hi.
If she is.
Sorry.
All right, so topic is going to be about relationships. Let's go back to our relationship. Little series we have going on sometimes. But the topic is it cheating if during sex you think about somebody other than your spouse? I'm gonna let Ivory kick it off.
Why you let me kick it off?
Because
Are you gonna answer it?
I am.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like you set me up.
I don't set you up.
Because you probably gonna tailor your answer based on what I say.
I am not.
Now, believe it or not, I do not think it's cheating when you think about another person during sex. Like, I think cheating pertains to physical and emotional attraction to somebody, and or. Now, granted, sometimes there may be cases when you may have emotional attraction to somebody, so you fantasize about the person. But then also you have cases when, and this is not me, I have to say that, I'm just saying that people may, have fantasies about like a celebrity crush or whatever, people do that. And so they never gonna get close to that person. So, it's not cheating. It's just not, because at the end of the day, you next to that person. Now, I do think that it's a problem. I do think there's something you have to kind of like redirect your thoughts if it's something that is consuming you and a consistent thing, then where you just like dreading having sex with your partner, so you decide to think about somebody else. That is a problem, and it needs to be discussed. You shouldn't tell your partner that you're thinking about somebody, but you tell your partner that like maybe you're not attracted to them anymore sexually, and y'all gotta switch things up. But I don't think it's cheating. I just think that it's something that it's like a error in the relationship that has to be like worked out, kinks that need to be smoothed out, if you will.
I absolutely think it's cheating. Nah, I think, it's okay for people to fantasize, Like you say, as long as it's not the real thing.
I don't think it's okay. I just don't think it's cheating. It's a difference.
I've never fantasized about a celebrity. That's just, I don't know. I don't care about
other people.
I have never fantasized about a celebrity. If I have ever fantasized about anything, I'm like a porn star. Or like some shit like that, like some shit like that, like, you know what I mean? Because guys, and I say girls too. We try to have this line where it's like, oh, they're like, no, girls like to. Sometimes you watch porn and you have those images and they're in your head and you think about them sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like a regular motherfuckers and shit, like, nah.
Right, I agree. I think it is. I think that is the case when you like fantasize about porn stars. That's kind of more likely to happen. But I think that like if it's just based on the fact that you was just like watching it or something and like, okay, whatever, let it pass. But I think if it's something you gotta do in order to have sex with your partner, that's a problem.
Yeah,
like that's a problem. And y'all gotta talk about it. Like, I wouldn't say I've been thinking about the people unless you're trying to be spiteful, but definitely be like, look, let's switch it up. Let's do something different, whatever.
Yes, your spouse must be your porn star.
Yes.
You have to be, what do you call it, straight, narrow in the street, and a freak in the sheet.
A lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Yeah, well, you want to apply it to both sides.
Men and women?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
How do men do that?
Because a man's a freak outside in the streets, then that's some weird shit.
That's nasty.
That's some weird shit. Like, that's that other shit, bisexual guys. Like,
So if they are like a freak in the streets, but not at home.
Niggas should always have like a very, mysterious. I don't know, maybe it's just me being Scorpio, but I feel like, you should always have like a little bit more of a mystique about yourself. When you were young, it was okay to be all sweaty in a club dancing and, you know, get in bed and shit, steaky legged and juking, motherfucking grinding, R. Kelly, all type of. But now you older, you should be like, you should be dry at the club unless it's hot as fuck. Like for real. So like, you know what I mean?
So you don't think I should dance at the club?
Yeah, but it should be like 1, 2.
No footworking.
Unless you go to the motherfucking West Side, the promontory point or something, they having a reunion. I used to when I was a kid.
You look like you was.
Right? With your tongue out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Your feet moving like a windmill and shit. Like that's.
Oh, by the way, for those who are not familiar, footworking is a Chicago dance.
Right.
That
requires lots of energy.
Lots of fast leg movement. It's one of the reasons why Derrick Rose keeps getting injured on the floor.
Right. And it was hey, Derrick Rose, hit that video. Derrick Rose footworking.
Right. But anyway. So back to this mystique that guys should have.
Yeah, man. They don't want to be that guy, man.
So they should be
only person who
freaky,
pull it off.
but people that should know. Unless
you're a rock star, R&B singer, some shit, then you should be very reserved, family. No Lenny Kravitz, mesh shirts and shit.
The Scorpio thing in you though, because I'm a Scorpio also, and I don't like guys who are like, it's obvious that they're like overtly sexual. Like I like it to be mysterious, but I have seen women who are attracted to a guy who's like, overtly sexual. And like, I even like if stars or celebrities, and I think it's like you're doing too much. That's too much. Like you should play it cool.
Yeah.
So it could be a Scorpio thing, because a lot of women, they'll be like, he's so sexy, he did some freaky shit, and this is like, that's not attractive to me.
No, I ask all Trey Songz fans. You're a Trey Songz fan.
A one-night stand.
You're a Trey Songz fan.
When have you ever heard me listen to?
Yeah.
You know I have not heard this.
Yeah. Where's that nigga at?
Some of his songs are pretty good. So
where's he been? Trigger? Trigger Trey? No.
But I haven't bought an album or nothing.
Yeah. Well, we here smashing popcorn, man. So I guess we gonna go ahead and get off the show, man. We smacking y'all, smacking all up in their ear like.
I'm not smacking.
Like Patty's Pie and shit. Shout out Patty's Pie. I will yell out pound sign go hungry, but if you could live off Patty's Pie, you good. Ooh. All right, man. But until next time. Oh man, did we top it off? Yeah, we topped it off, man.
We both said that it's not cheating.
Yeah.
We both said it's pretty normal if it's a porn star. It's a problem if it's anybody else, like an ex.
Yeah, it should be a real fantasy.
If it's somebody that, or if you feel like you have to do it in order to enjoy sex.
Right.
That's the problem. Now, do you want to kind of discuss if they are not attracted to their partner sexually and they feel like they have to do it? How do they start the conversation to like let their partner know that like, have you ever had that experience?
Well, I had to.
Have you ever had the experience where you wasn't sexually attracted to your partner anymore?
No, I never had experience where I wasn't sexually attracted to a partner. That's
like maybe it changed what you were in the beginning, but after a while you stopped being?
No, I usually pick partners that I'll be pretty sexually attracted to.
And it remains that way?
Yeah, sometimes you just stop having sex. Like, like everyone, if it got to that point, I've always had a pretty high sex drive. But if it got to that point, you just kind of like be like, yo, you take a couple of days and you let your stuff build back up. Probably having too much sex.
That can make you feel like.
Sometimes you have too much sex, but masturbation too. Like you can't masturbate. Like you can't masturbate. You can't have sex or nothing.
Do you think it's good?
You should try things before you do that. It's things you should try and make sure just that you ain't throwing yourself off a little bit. You know what I mean? Before you confront your partner with it, because you don't want to be yourself, and then you blame it on somebody else. So you should refrain from any sexual contact, and that should make you build back up. To the point where you want to have sex, and then like you put all that into your partner, and then you'll get it back. I think, but if it's still at that point bad, it's probably something going on inside the relationship mentally.
So then how do you present that as a conversation?
You'll probably be able to. I mean, if you can't tell it from other things, I think you will see like arguments or like disagreements.
I know, but you never had the conversation before, so you wouldn't know.
I'm just saying, like that's probably where
cheating or something.
No.
Yeah.
Leaving, most of leaving, cheating. I feel like guys. That's one of the reasons why, because then we go into a whole nother field. We talking about their monogamy, and is that the way it's supposed to be?
But we don't even have to go into that field. I'm just saying, like, if you're not sexually attracted to your partner, how do you let them know? I don't feel like guys always are comfortable with letting their partner know, so they just cheat instead.
Also,
and then later when she's like, "Why are you even cheating?" and he'll be like, "Man, because you don't do whatever it is I want you to do," or maybe she gained a little weight, but you don't tell her that.
Yeah, you gotta say things. You gotta say what's on your mind, but also try to go to, like, if you have a fantasy that you like, kind of like thinking about while you're doing it, like try to do that with that person. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens if you're restricted, if your partner restricts you, then you will go through these things.
Right.
Especially being together for a long. If you stay together for a long, you know what I mean? I know people have their preferences and stuff like that, but if you stay together for a long time, then like, man, it should be like kind of like, man, like nothing should be off limits.
Nothing should be off limits.
If you don't want to have this type of problem, because
I agree.
People grow numb and stuff. And you're like, all right, I want to see something. I want to try something else, and you got to be like, okay. Otherwise, they always say somebody else will do it. It's a lot of things they say about.
But you won't do, somebody else will.
Yeah, they always say that.
But a lot of times people are scared to say it, and that's a problem too. You gotta say what you want. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, don't suppress anything, man. Suppression is bad. Suppression never got anybody anywhere. Literally. But yeah, so those are the things that we feel like about this topic. It's not rare, but it is ways around it. All right. So until next time, man, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness. And until next time, man, check out definingmyselftees.com.
Yes.
All right. We're signing off.
Bye.